It's time for another Dirt Daily, and I am back in the shop. I have not been in the shop for a long time. I've been away, I have been on some adventures, and it's time for me to give you an update. But first, this episode is brought to you by onX Off-Road. onX Off-Road is a mapping app that you put on your phone, and you can use it to find off-road trails. I've actually been on a few events the past couple months, and I have used my onX app quite a bit, but we'll get to that. If you've been following the channel, you probably noticed I haven't been posting a whole lot. I've been a bit busy working on a project, and that project is, I would say, 95% finished. It's finished enough that it has already been revealed on a lot of my social media outlets. In fact, it's right here up on the lift, but there will be some more videos coming out on that. That is the CJL 10 project that we are building for my buddy Tony's wedding. Full disclosure, the wedding has already happened. It's already been shown at the wedding. If you go to any of my 4x Fred social media outlets like Instagram and Facebook, you can probably find some photos of the truck finished. But the videos are still getting edited and still rolling out every couple weeks. So there will be another one next week. What else have I been doing? Well, two of the big events that I went to over the past probably 2 months is some adventures. One of them is the Unreal Adventure, which is the new version of the Ultimate Adventure. Ultimate Adventure is a trip that I've gone on for 20 some years. And this year, actually, I don't know if it's been 20 some years. It feels like 20 some years. I think the first Ultimate Adventure I went on was 2003. And yeah, I guess it's been 20 years that I've been doing Ultimate Adventures. And now, some of the guys that used to do Ultimate Adventure are now doing an event called Unreal Adventure. It's a lot of the same old cronies, a lot of the sponsors, and we are still inviting readers, per se, to come and join in on the fun. I went to part of that trip. I wasn't able to make it to the whole trip because I was going to the wedding that we took the CJL 10 to. However, if you want to see the whole story, log into the Unreal Adventure YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description below so you can find it. Go follow that and you can see the whole adventure. Unlike the old UA, the new UA videos are longer. They spread out a bit and shows a lot of great fun and action. So check that out. Then, after I went on the UA, where I did some four-wheeling and camping, I got to do something that was pretty much 180 degrees from that. Where UA, we drive pretty extreme rigs, we never trailer them, and we camp out a bunch, and we're basically a bunch of dirtbag Vikings rolling into small towns, buying all their gas and ice cream and destroying their restrooms, and then heading back out on the road to go do some four-wheeling. I went and did something completely opposite, where I was the host for a Jeep Jamboree Odyssey. It was called the Moab Odyssey. I got to do this with Jeep Jamboree. It was really fun. We went to Moab, Utah, which is one of my favorite towns. I've shown you that many times on the channel. Well, Jeep Jamboree put together an event called the Moab Odyssey. I was the host. People got to come and go four-wheeling. I went four-wheeling with them, and it was a lot different than UA because we stayed at really nice hotels. We ate really nice food. It was kind of on par with glamping. I mean, it was definitely on par with glamping because we stayed at some really cool camping location where they supply everything. The tents had wood stoves in them. I mean, that's how over the top it was. Really cool, really fun. To put it simply, if you have a wife or girlfriend that doesn't like to get dirty, but you want to bring her along four-wheeling, and maybe not a wife, maybe a husband that doesn't like to get dirty, check out the Moab Odyssey from Jeep Jamboree USA. They're actually doing another one next fall. I'll be on that trip again, and it's pretty over the top. It's pretty neat. In fact, a lot of the attendees, there's only about 10 slots, 10 vehicles that go on this trip. So it's small, pretty intimate, and most of the attendees flew in and rented a Jeep. That can all be included in the price. It's not inexpensive, but it's full, like everything's taken care of. They find you a really nice place to stay. They feed you really good meals. They have meals for you on the trail, breakfast, lunch, and dinner all included. And you can even rent a vehicle. So if you don't want to bring your vehicle all the way to Moab, Utah, you can rent one there and do some four-wheeling. So it was a lot of fun. I got to meet a lot of great people from all over America. A lot of people came in and got to try out four-wheeling in Moab, which very few of them had ever done before. So that was exciting. And I think a lot of them will be back, if not on the next Moab Odyssey, at least to Moab, and definitely out doing some more four-wheeling. So those were two events that I went on: Unreal Adventure, Moab Odyssey. Very different events, very different types of events, but I used my onX app on both of them. I was following trails, like on the Moab Odyssey, we did a trail called Steel Bender, which I have done before, but it had been probably 10 years since I ran it. And I was able to open the app, find the trail, and help guide everybody through the trail. And that trail has changed a bunch. In fact, I hadn't been on Steel Bender in years, and I was like, I gotta come back in my own Jeep and do this trail, because it was a lot of fun. Not the hardest technical stuff, like where on UA, we're pushing the vehicles, we're pushing the drivers, we're trying really hard obstacles. The Moab Odyssey is kind of more beginner stuff, but the cool thing about Moab is that these were great trails if you're into the whole badge of honor thing, where you collect badges from different trails for your Jeep. You can do that on the Moab Odyssey, and plus Moab's beautiful. So, but at the same time, UA this year was amazing. We were up in Colorado right when the leaves were changing, and it was off the chain how beautiful the state of Colorado was when our group came rolling through, because leaves were changing, the mountainsides were just busting with color and beautiful leaves, beautiful scenery. So both of those are like some of my favorite places. Colorado, amazing. Utah, especially down in Moab, amazing. So check it out. So follow along on the UA videos. They're gonna be great. You'll see some really cool trails. Spoiler alert, we basically did the same route that they did on the very, very first Ultimate Adventure, which I didn't actually go on that one. That was before I worked for Four Wheel and Off-Road magazine. So, if you're looking to go run some trails, check out the onX Off-Road app. Use the discount code in the description below to sign up. And that's about it. That's what I've been doing the past couple months. I am back in the shop though. I need to get back to work on, I need to do a few more things on the CJL10, which is now in my shop. It's not out at Steer Smarts in Michigan. Thanks to Steer Smarts for having me out there to build that rig. In fact, everything needs a little bit of work. Noob sock needs a little bit of work. Tube sock needs a little bit of work. And I know you guys want to see how the flat fender is coming together. So over the next few weeks, months, you will see more of that. My goal, end of the year, have the flat fender running and driving. I have some more parts showing up for it. And that's a fun project. I kind of just chip away at it, and I think that a lot of you want to see the thing finished. So I'm going to set the goal to be driving that thing by the end of the year. Brakes working, engine running, transfer case probably still leaking, but at least shifting gears. All right, that's it for this Dirt Daily. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, happy Halloween, and most importantly, happy birthday to my dad. He turned 88 today. Halloween is his birthday, and happy birthday, Dad. Thanks for everything you do. We'll see you guys next time.